What's going on, guys? Mira here, back again with another video, and today the version 2.1 update notice is finally out. So today we'll be taking a look at it together, and also I'll be breaking it down for you guys. But before we do that, I want to address the elephant in the room, and that is the banners. So the banners are confirmed, and for the character banner, we have Raiden Shogun, obviously being the 5-star, and we have also Kujo Sara, a new 4-star character, and the other two 4-star characters are going to be Sucrose and Xiangling, and these two characters are actually, it's been a while since I've seen them, so if I remember correctly, the Sucrose came out in the Klee rerun banner, which we had, I think, in June or something. And Xiangling, it's been so long since we see her on a banner. The last time she was on a banner was, I believe, on the Hu Tao banner, which was like back way in March or April, something like that. So I'm very excited to pull for this banner, obviously, because, you know, Raiden Shogun, right, and Archon, we haven't seen that in a really long time. So I'm really excited to pull for her, and I have prepared the promo gems. So if you guys want to see me pull for her, make sure you do subscribe. And also, the weapon banner is also out. So the weapon banner is the Engulfing Lightning and also the Unforged. So these are the two 5-star weapons. And of course, with the 4-star weapons, we get the bell and some other sacrificial stuff. So not too exciting as far as the 4-star weapons go. But the Engulfing Lightning is actually really nice. But I will cover this in my live stream on the day itself. Alright, next let's talk about the update notice itself. So, first things first, the update is scheduled for the 1st of September at 6 AM Singapore time, and it is estimated to take 5 hours until 11 AM Singapore time. So, as usual, I will be streaming 1 hour before the patch goes live at 10 AM Singapore time, and we can just chill and hang out, and once the patch goes live, I will be pulling for the Raiden Shogun's banner, as well as maybe try my hands on the weapon banner if everything goes well. So if you guys want to see me pull for that banner, make sure you subscribe and also click the bell icon. Next, the update, or rather the pre-update of the game client is already available. Actually, I'm updating as I'm recording this video. So if you guys haven't updated your client yet, I highly suggest you guys go and do it. Just to save yourself some time. Because once the update goes live, you will be able to play it without updating because you've already updated now. So yeah, if you haven't updated yet, go ahead and update it right now. And also, we're getting 300 promo gems, nothing too special there. Everything is as usual, and there's a whole bunch of like new stuff, new events, and all that kind of stuff that you know, it's just a whole bunch that I'm not gonna go through. But if you are interested, I will be putting a link in the description to this website. And just one thing to highlight though, let me just find it. Is this. So, the login event that we were so hyped about, or rather I was so hyped about because they're giving out 10 free intertwined fates, I realized that it is only going to happen on the 28th of September. So that is like 1 week into Kokomi's banner already, I believe. So if you are thinking of getting these intertwined fates to kind of pull for Raiden Shogun, unfortunately, I don't think this will be possible. But as usual, you know, this is their daily login, so we are going to get that intertwined fate eventually, but unfortunately, it's going to be in Kokomi's banner. Well, fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you see it. Alright, next, we're also getting new main stories, new Archon quests. If you guys haven't done the previous Archon quests yet, I highly suggest you guys do it. And I'm very excited to see what happens in the update. So yeah, I'm definitely looking towards this new quest. And also, we're getting new monsters as per the live stream said. We're gonna get the new weekly boss, Signora, the 8th Fatui Harbinger, and also the Hydro Hypostasis, which probably drops the character ascension material for Kokomi, and also these two. So the Thunder Manifestation and also the Spectre. And what I believe this means is that the Spectre probably is the Electro Oceanid that we've seen in the live stream, and the Thunder Manifestation is probably going to be the, you know how like Oceanid summons their water animal. The Thunder Manifestation is probably something similar to that. I am definitely not looking forward to fighting this boss, but we have to because, well, it drops the character ascension material for Raiden Shogun. So yeah, these are some of the new monsters. And next, there are a lot of new additions, and I'm not gonna go through all of them, but basically we're getting new recipes, new achievements, new name cards, and we're also getting new animals and new fishes. Oh, by the way, if you guys missed the live stream, fishing is now a thing in Genshin Impact as of 2.1. So yeah, there's that. And another thing that they're going to be adding is the new bundle, Boundless Symphony, which will be added to the shop at a later date. So they don't really, they never really tell us when it'll be, but it's a bundle that you can purchase, and basically you'll get a special name card and a special wind glider, Wings of Poetic Melodies. So I actually did search it up, and I found something on Reddit. I don't know how true this is, but here's an image of it. So it looks really mechanical, really steampunk styled wings, and it looks really cool. But this can only be procured by buying the bundle in the shop, so do take note of that. And it also comes with 1,000 Primogems, so you can imagine roughly how the price will be for this bundle. And also, there's going to be some changes to the Spiral Abyss, as we all probably know by now, because they change it every few weeks. So, Floor 11, the Leyline Disorder is going to be changed too. When opponents are defeated, all party members will be affected by the corrosion status. Characters being corroded will lose a fraction of their HP every second. Active characters can be brought down by corrosion, and when a non-active character's HP is less than 15%, they will no longer lose HP due to corrosion. So basically what this means is that you can actually die to corrosion, but if you switch it out and their HP is less than 15%, they will not lose HP due to corrosion. So it's a strange mechanic, but well, basically they're forcing us to put a healer on our team. Otherwise, you will not be able to finish the all 3 rounds. And for floor 12, for this floor only, the ley line flow will be normal. And they also updated the monster lineup on floors 11 and 12, so we're getting some switches again. And starting from the first time that the lunar phase refreshes after updating to version 2.1, the 2 lunar phases will be as follows. After a character uses an elemental burst, all party members' attack will be increased by 6.5% for 15 seconds, maximum 7 stacks. When 7 stacks are reached, the active character's normal attacks will unleash a shockwave at the position of the opponents it hits, dealing AoE damage. A shockwave can be unleashed in this banner once every 2 seconds. So this is basically trying to get us to use, or rather spam our elemental burst. So characters that with a very spammable elemental burst, aka Venti, will be able to benefit from this. And the next one, phase 2, for 10 seconds after a character uses an elemental burst, that character's normal and charged attacks will unleash a shockwave at the position of the opponent that they hit at a cost of 1% of the character's HP, dealing AoE damage. This effect will be cleared when this character leaves the field. A shockwave can be unleashed this manner once every 1 second. Active characters can go down as a result of this HP loss. So do make sure you keep that in mind. You can actually die to this, although it will only consume 1% of your character's HP, so it's gonna be really hard. I don't think you would actually feel it, actually, but yeah. Alright, next let's talk about some of the adjustments and optimizations. So, after the 2.1 update, the double bonus for the Genesis Crystal top-ups will be reset. So for those of you who have not topped up before and are looking to make use of this double Genesis reward, do make sure to top up before the 2.1 update, because after that it will be reset anyway. And for those of you who have already topped up and are not looking to top up, then, well, nothing changes. But if you want to top up and you have already topped up before and made use of this bonus, then maybe you can consider topping up after 2.1 to make use of this bonus. And do take note though, that the top-up bonuses that have not been used before the reset will not be accumulated. So after resetting, it will not be possible to obtain 2 double bonuses for each top-up level. So if you're looking to cheese this by not topping up and maybe later in the patch, top up twice to get the 2 top-up bonus, that will not be possible. So do make sure, if you're already having plans to top up, make sure you top up before the 2.1 update. If you still have the bonus available for you. Next, let's talk about some of the monsters changed, because they are going to be nerfing some of the Inazuma monsters. So the first one is an optimization. they're gonna optimize the character's skills to lock on and attack the Rune Sentinels after the Perpetual Mechanical Array splits. So this is a really welcome change, because sometimes, for some reason, whenever I'm fighting the Perpetual Mechanical Array, my Deluxe Q just flies a complete different direction sometimes. I don't even know why, but now that, you know, they're optimizing it to lock on to the Rune Sentinels, that's a really welcome change for me. Next, we're going to be talking about some of the Nobushi nerfs. So Nobushi is getting nerfed real bad. So the first one is they're going to be removing Nobushi's skill to jump back, and also they're going to be optimizing the combat experience when dealing with Nobushi's sword drawing technique, and lastly, it reduces the weight of the Nobushi and Kairagi. So I think point 4 is the one that really nerfs them really badly, and this only applies to Anemo users, especially Venti, but also like other characters like Kazuha and Jin. So what I take this to mean is that you will be able to lift these Nobushi and Kairagis up with, for example, Venti's Q. I don't know if Venti's E will lift them up, but I would assume so as well. So I think this will make them a lot easier to deal with, just in general, because I am a Jin user. And yeah, that's something that they have been optimizing. So I think personally for me, I don't really care about their current difficulty, but I do want to say that the Nobushi's like level of difficulty does not warrant its drops. When it, like those of you who have hunted the handguards, you will know what I mean. Sometimes you take the time to defeat these Nobushis and Kairagis, and what they drop is one gray handguard. It's like so not worth it. So maybe they're just optimizing it to scale it back down a bit to make them, you know, more in line with their drops, because it's not 100% that you're getting green or blue handguards every time from these Nobushis. So I guess it's a welcome change, but do let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And point 5 and point 6 is regarding Pyrohypostasis. So it increases the time that Pyrohypostasis core is exposed when it launches a Pyro Pillar attack. And also, it increases the duration of the Pyrohypostasis reignition skill and optimizes the character's lock-on experience of attacking the fire seeds during its reignition skill. When all the fire seeds are extinguished, the Pyrohypostasis will end its reignition skill earlier. So, I think the Pyrohypostasis nerf is definitely a welcome one. Not because I've had a lot of problems with it, but because I feel like the Pyrohypostasis is not in line with the other hypostasis when you compare their general difficulty. Especially, like, I don't know, the cryohypostasis, I think that one was, like, really easy. And then the pyrohypostasis is, like, strangely difficult because you have to chase it around. And if you don't have a hydro character, it's really annoying to deal with. So I'm glad that they kind of scaled it down a little bit. But yeah, do let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Alright, so that's the essence of the version 2.1 update patch notes, and like I said, if you guys are interested in reading more, I will be putting a link to this website in the description below, and also, I will be pulling for Raiden Shogun on the patch day itself, so if you guys don't want to miss that, do make sure to subscribe. That's gonna be it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!